To me, service is sacrifice. It's more about helping people achieve their dreams, helping people to get the goals that they have set for them.
For me, service generally just means making people happy. And if I'm relating it to my role, ensuring that my clients stay happy.
As a talent acquisition specialist, service to me means getting the right people on board and ensuring that the company's goals and objectives are met through these new hires.
Service to me is going above and beyond to create value for clients, customers, and prospects. I see it as the effort I put in to exceed my client expectations.
So in my role, right, service pretty much means, taking into account, the importance of, the client, making very sound and quality investment recommendations, to make sure that, clients earn, significant gains on their investment.
In private equity, we take an active role in the portfolio companies that we invest in, and you take a lot of time doing analysis, deciding what value add that you need to do to help the businesses. And when you see the result of that hard work, it can be really satisfying.
So the rewarding part of my career basically is advancing within the legal and compliance units here at CardinalStone, and also overcoming regulatory issues that have been faced by the company by applying innovative solutions to them, basically. While the challenging parts of my career in providing services, right, is the ever-changing regulatory environment we are being faced with.
What I find most challenging in my role is balancing efficiency with quality in a situation whereby you need to be meticulous, you need to be careful, and the typo could cause an issue when responding or treating clients' requests. And the most rewarding part is that my efforts, in no little way, adds to customer satisfaction.
For me, the rewarding and challenging thing about my role is talents are scarce at the moment, so getting the right talents who are competent to do the right job and take us to where we are going to is challenging, and this is due to the Japa syndrome that's ongoing. And so the rewarding part of it is getting these talents to come in on board and become superstars in the company.
So I remember one time I went visiting a client, and one of his senior staff had issues with law enforcement, and because I knew one or two people that had ties, with some people in law enforcement, I was able to help the client, and that helped firm up the relationship that I had with the client. And from time to time when I reach out to the client is always there too and willing to help as much as he can.
Most recently, before the elections, my team and the research team, which we work very closely with, we did a kind of note trying to talk about how the market is going to react to the elections, and kind of played out scenarios on what possible outcomes of the elections would be, and the presidential election, and how it's going to affect the market. We also called out some plays for our clients to do, and just as we called it, it has played out that way, and clients that traded on our recommendations are smiling to the bank and banking in their profits. So my most memorable service moment for me was when I created my first trading account here at CardinalStone, and I realized that, for the trading account, right, I realized there was an issue with my KYC, and it made it difficult for me to make withdrawals from my trading account. And then I had to speak with somebody in, the operations team, and she was really kind and really, really warm. She responded to my queries immediately, and we got the issue resolved, in less than a day.
Usually, you go to a bank and then you have to wait 3-4 days to get your ATM card, right? But then we invested in a fintech business that does instant ATM in 2020. And I went to the bank like 6 months after that to get an ATM, and I got my ATM in like 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, okay, this is the result of what I've done. And that is one thing that really stays in my mind every time I go to get an ATM afterwards.
Okay, so I had this experience with a client, and at first it started roughly. She was debited wrongly, and she came in all agitated and shouting. But at the end of the day, I was able to get her money back. I was able to ensure that she left happy. And she said, God bless you. That alone made me feel good because at the end of the day, I made her happy.
Happy Customer Service Week, everyone.
Happy Customer Service Week.
Happy Customer Service Week!